What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And we've got another banger of an episode for you.
Bring home the bounty.
Yep, the bounty has been brought home once again this week.
How convenient is it that they do it on Tuesdays?
It feels like that they intentionally did it for us. This previous Tuesday's Bring Home the Bounty revealed 2 new Black Series figures. Both bangers.
Yep.
We've also got a little bit of box flap news because, of course, the flap reveals all.
Gotta love the flap.
So I guess let's just jump into that first, since that's kind of a little bit of an older topic at this point. On Fennec Shan's box, once you open the mural package and reveal the flap there, you can see a very familiar Boba Fett.
Yep. This is from Landspeeder Luke.
Yes.
That's where the photo that you're seeing is from. So shout out to Landspeeder Luke. And yeah, and it'll be deluxe. According to Yak Face, it'll be deluxe and non-exclusive. And I'm assuming, and this is pretty much guaranteed, that it'll be the re-armored version of Boba Fett. And how hype is that? Will he come with a throne?
See, it all goes back to the one time Yak Face commented on our video and said, "Good guess."
Yeah.
And the only thing that we said in that video that I feel like it was even remotely true was Deluxe Boba Fett with the throne. Although we did say it was Target exclusive.
True. I don't think it'll come with a throne.
That'd be awesome.
Although Snoke did come with a throne. That had a deluxe release that had the throne. I don't know. Maybe.
I honestly, for Boba Fett and for how hyped that image is of him sitting on the throne, I could actually see them doing it.
I'm down for a throne.
Yeah.
I'm just down for a throne, and I'm super excited to get that look of Boba.
Right.
Because it's probably my favorite look of Boba Fett, period.
Wow.
Including iconic Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi looks.
I mean, bold, but
I think it's just very satisfying.
I mean, to see the brand new unchipped armor, very satisfying.
Yeah.
And of course, the way that it contrasts with the black costume now underneath, as opposed to like the beige cream costume previously. I mean, I definitely get that. And yeah, this is a must-have figure. It's a must-have costume design too. Otherwise, you know, maybe if it doesn't come with a throne, hopefully we get flamethrower effect, maybe rocket firing effect.
Like on par with the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett.
Yeah. And I think they could absolutely do it. There's so many...
Not like the Cobb Vanth situation where it's just deluxe because paint. Hopefully it comes with some amazing goodies.
Wouldn't it be awesome if we got blast effects for the knee rocket?
Yes.
I feel like that would set it off. And I hope that we do get some cool accessories on par with like the upcoming SH Figure Arts release, which has like the chain code and the rocket firing effect.
Ooh, if we could get the chain code...
I'm hoping.
That would be super cool.
I missed the window on that Boba Fett. So, yeah, it's exciting that we're going to be getting a re-armored deluxe Boba Fett. I think it's going to look amazing. I would assume they're going to reuse parts of Nomad Boba Fett, and that looks like a fantastic figure. So, reusing those legs maybe with little new bits of armor, something along those lines.
Yeah. Maybe some amount of reuse from, like, the deluxe Boba.
Right. But, I mean...
I'm curious to see, because it is, like, pretty significantly different.
Right.
So, I don't know. Guess we'll have to see, but I'm sure it's going to look incredible.
Absolutely.
We will go ahead and switch over to Bring Home the Bounty Tuesdays, which were more Mandalorian reveals that we kind of hinted at earlier. Ahsoka and the Death Watch Mandalorian, both from the Mandalorian. And yeah, they look absolutely incredible. I'm a little more hyped on the Death Watch Mandalorian just because it can also double as a Clone Wars figure.
Right.
And it's a very striking blue, and it appears to be on the Din Djarin body. Yeah. With slightly like the belt and like a little bit of the armor bits appearing to be different. We'd have to get it in hand because they don't have like actual product reveal photos. It's just the one photo that is in box.
Right. I definitely think it is the Din body with obviously some mild new tooling, maybe a little different piece of armor here and there. But again, it's hard to tell when it's just the one
helmet is definitely different.
Photo. Oh, of course.
Because the helmet actually looks great.
Yeah, and this is also a Season 1 Mandalorian figure. I know on our previous live stream this week, someone was just asking about Season 1 Mando figures. So here you go.
Right. This was also rumored.
Of course.
Kind of, probably a couple months, month and a half. It's
definitely been a while since we originally reported on it.
And like I said, it also comes with a new blaster never before in the Black Series, like the Mando.
It looks like
blaster rifle.
It looks like Boba Fett's rifle, but it's got like the extra grippy right here.
It's actually what Casca Reeves should have came with, I believe. So maybe if you get two, give one to Casca Reeves.
This is definitely a twofer. This might even be a fourfer.
A fourfer, yeah. It's definitely you want more than one of, because, again, this could double as a Mandalorian Season 1 figure or a Clone Wars figure.
Yeah, because it is just a pretty average-looking Death Watch Mandalorian, so...
Hopefully this means we get a super battle droid in the line, because that is who these characters were fighting in the Mandalorian flashback scene.
Yes. That would be awesome.
Hasbro, Super Battle Droid.
No, next year's the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. You could also say it's Mando.
Well, that's the thing. Everything has to be a Mando figure. If it's a Stormtrooper, it has to be a Mando figure.
That's true.
Death Watch Mandalorian, gotta be a Mando figure.
Yeah.
So,
hey, if they want to put a Super Battle Droid in a Mando box, I'll buy it anyway.
Yeah, because we open our toys, and ultimately, I don't care what. And then media it says it's from.
I'll buy another one when it comes out in the Attack of the Clone box.
100%. The other figure is Ahsoka Tano. Looks fantastic. Yes. Wonderful likeness by the looks of it.
Honestly.
White lightsabers, not like the Rebels ones where it's like too skinny. These are the nice thick white blades. Looks pretty incredible.
Yep.
There is one little knock. No cloak.
Right. I was just about to say
no cloak.
No cloak. Is a little disappointing that there's no cloak.
For sure.
But I would have to imagine that this Ahsoka figure is probably mostly new. I don't... Maybe they could reuse...
Because there's a lot of plastic on the legs.
Oh, right, because she's got
on the lower half. I'm like, I don't know if we've seen that before.
Well, she's got the big puffy pants that she wears in Mando Season 2. So, to me, it looks like 100% new. So, I would assume that's why there's no cloak. Which is still unfortunate, though.
We'll have to see it in hand.
I'd pay a little extra. Throw that cloak in there.
I do love the cloak. And that is a bummer. Like, there's no way around. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It's a definite bummer. But at the same time, the figure just looks incredible. So I'm like, of course, pre-order, which I'm assuming that these are going to have a similar, kind of like the client, where it just says, going up later for a better pre-order experience. I'm assuming that's going to be the same thing, because I highly doubt these go up tomorrow, because the StarWars.com, the Bring Home the Bounty thing says, like, all these products are going up tomorrow at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. or whatever it is. But with the Black Series, they just don't go up for pre-order the next day. It just says going up later for a better pre-order experience, for whatever that means.
But the best part is, though, Justin...
non-exclusive.
These are non-exclusive. These are mainline figures. So everyone's actually going to be able to get 2 Death Watch Mandos, 3, 4, however many you want for whatever you need. But we already know, especially if this figure is for real on the Din body, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Because Din Djarin is one of the best Black Series in the line.
Right.
It would be probably top 5 for me if the helmet wasn't pinched.
Right.
But the body itself is fantastic. And with just all of these figures, all of these announcements, like these past couple weeks, really right when you went on vacation, and then it was like Hasbro PulseCon, and it was like, that wasn't that good. But then randomly, like, just all these figures started coming out. Yakface actually has a really helpful graphic up on his Instagram. I thought I would relay that information to you. So Wave 31 is Nomad Boba Fett, Mayfeld, Fennec Shan, Dr. Evazan, Ponda Baba, Leia Yavin Ceremony, and the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper, and the Bib Fortuna. Holy cow.
An 8-character wave where they're all single-packed.
Yep. And then these 2 new figures that we talked about today, the Ahsoka from Mando and the Death Watch Mando, will be in Wave 32, along with the Client, Echo, and Omega.
Another banger wave.
When it comes to the single standard released waves, Hasbro has just been killing it with the Black Series.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like people overlook that. I know in 2021, so far, we've only had 2 regularly released waves. But when you include that with some of the deluxe stuff that has been coming out, and especially with these 2 waves, there's a lot of brand new figures here.
Mm-hmm.
There's even quite a few that are brand new head to toe, such as Bib Fortuna.
Right. And I think it's important to keep in mind, too, that like Mike Case was saying on our previous live stream, Wave 31 should have been here, like at this point.
Yeah.
But the international shipping crisis has delayed tons of figures. Of course, it's affected almost every single facet of shipping.
Yeah. And I mean, we're just now getting the Walmart Bad Batch stuff.
Right.
So, and other countries have had that for months now, such as Canada with the Bad Batch stuff. So,
yeah, it's important to keep in mind. In a normal world, the figures would have been here, and it would have just been like any other year with the Black Series, where we get a couple waves, we get exclusives, blah, blah, blah. But this year in particular, it just seemed like all the exclusives came through, and then like the mainline waves are few and far between.
Yeah. Absolutely. But my main point here is that if you really look at each figure that came out this year, you might be surprised by just how much new we got this year that wasn't just repaints or reuse, because that's a heavy criticism going on forever and always. It'll always be a heavy criticism for something like a mass-produced action figure. But if you truly go back to every 2021 release, you might be surprised by just how many new figures, whether it's a brand new figure head to toe, which there was quite a few, believe it or not, this year, and still to come, or if it's just like new tooling or not as much reuse as you might have originally thought. The good news continues.
Yeah.
I remember we saw the 2 figures earlier this morning, and you and I were pretty much like, great time to be a Black Series fan.
Yep. As far as character selection goes, as far as articulation, photoreal, the paint apps, the details, everything like that, you can't even compare Redline to Galaxy packaging. There's no comparison.
And we've said it 1,000 times before, but I think people forget the red and black box. I genuinely think people just have Control-Alt-deleted that out of their brains. The entire red and black, or at least like a strong half of the red and black box line.
Remember, we went 14 figures into the red and black box line before we got Jango Fett.
Yeah.
And that was the first non-sequel trilogy figure to be released. So that right there shows you how the variety has already improved. Not that there's anything wrong. You know, if they wanted to do more sequel trilogy figures, that's fine. But when you just do one thing, I would be annoyed if it was only the original trilogy, only prequels. Right. Be like, you know, I want some variety. I collect it all. So the variety, you can't even argue, is instantly better. And then, of course, the introduction of photoreal, the updated articulation. Yeah, no more double elbows, but but butterfly joints and the single jointed elbows that give you almost the exact range of articulation.
The deep cut.
It's a good trade-off, I'll say it. It's a good trade-off. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's all we've got for you today on this episode of Figure It Out. A nice, short and sweet one, but we had some really nice figure reveals, and of course we've got some upcoming goodies like the Deluxe Boba Fett to look forward to. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Black Series here on the channel. Please consider joining our channel membership. It's 99 cents a month. You get a Clone Trooper name badge, and there's also some really awesome emojis that you can use while we're live streaming every single Sunday at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Central Time. It's the two of us. Sometimes there's a guest, sometimes not. We just hang out, catch whatever news we missed throughout the week, because like we said, we record on Tuesday, we post on Friday. So there's inevitably something in between. And so we swing back around on our Sunday streams to discuss that stuff. It's a lot of fun. Definitely would like to see all of you there. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
We will see you all next time on Out of the Basement.